Hey guys, welcome back to Day 2K Universe Mode, and welcome to the season premiere of NXT for Season 3. And to start off the night, Big E comes out to hype up the crowd and shouts that he's ready for a new contender. Karrion Kross would end up emerging from the stage with his muse, Scarlett. Scarlett reveals that Karrion still has a rematch clause, and Karrion intends to use it at the first NXT pay-per-view. Big E accepts and lets Karrion Kross know that he can't wait to beat his bald ass. William Regal comes out and congratulates Big E on capturing the NXT Championship and tells him to enjoy his night off. Karrion and Scarlett would go to leave, but that would be when Regal tells them to stop right there, because they have a match and that's up next. And this match would be up against a former Cruiserweight champion, Isaiah Swerve Scott. Two former champions have the honors of starting off a new season of NXT, and perhaps Kross is still reeling from his WrestleMania loss, or perhaps that diss from Big E about him being bald, or perhaps Swerve is just too fast, but Isaiah would have Kross reeling at the start, seemingly blindsiding him with his fast-paced and unrelenting offense. This non-stop offense would reach a momentary pause as Swerve would give Karrion Kross a house call. Despite all this punishment, Kross would kick out at 2. Karrion Kross would then respond to Swerve's onslaught with a vicious one of his own. After a brief exchange, including a JML driver and a Doomsday Saito, Swerve would connect with another house call. This would put Kross away and grant Isaiah Swerve Scott a massive upset victory. Swerve starts off the night with an incredible win, defeating the former NXT champion. He seems determined to make this season his season and make NXT his house after how things went for him on Raw last season. This could also perhaps put him in the front of the line to face Big E, maybe? Well, after Kross, of course, but... Next up, we've got two talented technicians locking up as the former Olympian Chad Gable, accompanied by Drew Gulak, takes on the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, who is accompanied by his fellow British Strong Style members, Moustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven. And after a titleless Season 2, Gable was quick to try and make an impression on William Regal, coming out of the gate with a flurry of offense against the Bruiserweight. But they don't call Pete Dunne the Bruiserweight for nothing, because he can dish out just as much punishment as he can receive. So ultimately, whilst Gulak rearranged some furniture that was in his way on the outside of the ring, this match would turn into a 50-50 exchange, with both men throwing strikes and attacking joints. The two would both be able to avoid their finishers, with Pete Dunne being able to evade Chaos Theory, Gable's rolling German suplex, whilst Gable would be able to block a forearm that appeared to have been for the sole purpose of setting Gable up for Pete Dunne's bitter end. Unfortunately for Gable though, after kicking out at 2 from a small package that happened mere moments afterwards, he would get clocked and set up for the bitter end, which would connect and put the Olympian away. With some nods that seem to vaguely indicate respect from Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight grants British Strong Style their first win of the season, as the trio hopes to leave a long-lasting impact on NXT as Season 3 gets rolling. Next up, NXT sends out its first challenger of the season as the Fandango Ballroom Challenge takes place. Now, if you're not familiar with how our challenges go for each season, here's a refresher. Every week, the bookers of Universe Mode must book Fandango on their show, unless of course Fandango beats a brand's chosen representative for the challenge. In the event that Fandango does beat a brand's chosen representative, Fandango must be granted a world title match of some kind in the following week. If the brand's representative defeats Fandango, the brand will be granted a point in the form of a dance partner, which can be cashed in for one of the rewards on the screen now. Now, NXT's first representative would be Bradshaw from APA, who is accompanied by Ron Simmons. Now, whilst Bradshaw would be incredibly quick to impose his power on Fandango, Dango would show off some tenacity and agility, seemingly trying to tell Bradshaw to not take this dancer lightly, because he knows how to tango. After a brief display of power and control from Fandango and an uneventful trip outside, Bradshaw would end up absolutely demolishing Fandango with a clothesline from hell. But shockingly, this season's challenge opponent would kick out at 2. Fandango would respond to Bradshaw's clothesline from hell with what I could only describe as a last dance from hell, a brutal leg drop from the top that would connect to a kneeling Bradshaw's spine. But Bradshaw was still in this fight. Fandango would make Ron Simmons watch on as he tried to get a submission victory over Bradshaw, but Bradshaw would escape. Bradshaw would then hit a clothesline from hell that seemed to be a bit under the weather, and that would put Fandango away. In a hard-fought challenge match, Fandango would show off why he needs to be considered a dangerous opponent, but Bradshaw would still succeed in putting him away, giving NXT their first dance partner of the season. May this be but one of many as the season progresses. And blah 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 blah. And now we go from one person spreading their arms to another, as next we have women's action between the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who Regal announces backstage will be in a match at NXT TakeOver in Your House for the now vacant NXT Women's Championship, against an unknown challenger. Charlotte would state that she will wrestle anybody until someone proves worthy, and the first person to step up to the challenge would be the debuting Shotzi Blackheart, whose tank is incredibly loud and is trying to blow out my eardrums as we speak. And Charlotte would be quick to hop on the offensive against Shotzi, looking to spoil the ballsy Badasses Universe Mode debut. But unfortunately for Charlotte, Shotzi would be able to fight back and take the fight to an area that better suits Shotzi's style. But unfortunately for Shotzi, Charlotte would be able to counter Blackheart's onslaught and take the fight back to the ring before locking in the figure 8 leg lock. Shotzi would have no choice but to submit to the Queen. Charlotte Flair picks up the victory in her first match of the season ahead of her future NXT Women's Championship match. Will the Queen be the first one to hold the NXT Women's title this season? Or will she perhaps find a challenger that is not only worthy of the fight, but also capable of beating Flair. And now we're on to our first featured matches for NXT, starting off with a glimpse into the tag team division as IMPERIUM, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel, accompanied by Walter, face off against the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. Which tag team is going to stake their claim for the NXT tag team titles with a win tonight? I don't know why I said that weird, but let's go on with the match.
Tag team matchup. There's a pecking order in the tag team division, and one of these teams is jockeying for position at the very top. This is just brute power. Just pure dominance. Taking off from the ropes. Trapped in the corner. Oh my gosh, nowhere to go. Oh, European uppercut. And Eric with the counter. Back and forth from these competitors. We're gonna see it. Gut-wrench powerbomb. From the top. Just stomping every single part of his body. With the reversal. Reversal on top of reversal. Ooh, clothesline delivered. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Oh man, taking it to the trachea. And this might not have a pleasant ending. Just launched. Barthel on the receiving end. And responds with a counter of their own. Look at this, going counter for counter. These two showing how well scouted they each are. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Hip attack. Unpleasant view there. That'll break his arm. Vicious. Power slam. Wheels are turning in Eric's head. Pinpointing the leg, pushing the leg. Start counting, Saxton. 1, 2, 3. We could be here all day. Power. I think you're right. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here. He made the tag. Cooking with gas now. Could be it. Ivar did his homework there. Ooh, right down with the crossbody. And Eichner with the wherewithal to counter. Ooh, upper clothesline. Big forearm. He's one step ahead there. Set. Inelegant exit, but if it works, it works. Let him have this moment. He's earned it. Springboard crossbody. That's finding any which way to topple the competition. Hurling your own body like that is insane. Gut-wrench suplex. Able to evade. 3. This match grinded him down a little. 4. Just breaking down the opponent. Re-enters under the ropes. Got the tag. Got the tag. Left by the turnbuckles. In full control here. Face first in the turnbuckle. Eichner's attack gets reversed. Look at this. Boom. Nice. This is just brute power. Oh my goodness. Absolute dominance. Body to the jaw. Kick right to the back of the leg. Oh, he's got him up high. The fallaway slam. Trampling the opposition. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, God, face first. He's looking a little off balance. Eichner gets out of the way. Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. Right across the chest. Uh-oh, jawbreaker! Call it, Dennis. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off. Suplex. Eric fires back. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Brain buster, that'll scramble your brain. The body is starting to fail at this point.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
Drop kick. Barthel on the receiving end. Quick straight to the lower body. Suplex toss. Whoa. Targeting the throat there. Crossbody.
These competitors have been going deep into their arsenal all match. They've not found a way to end it up.
Swings in momentum. Every push has been cut off. Implanted by the DDT. To counter. Put into the corner now. Shot right to the midsection. Shifts it back onto him. Reciprocating the initial reversal. High bar. Set up. Samoa driver. High bar with a big time move. Muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three. That was a home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
I am feeling a titanic shift roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now. Eichner's in a compromised position. Set up for a second time.
Is it enough to put Eichner away?
Oh, no, it was over.
Oh, grief, this is chaotic. Come on, bro.
Far into the match, and Eric isn't letting up. Eric with an outstanding surge at exactly the right time. Vicious right forearm. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches. Get to the midsection, hoisted up, disorienting spin, and down we go.
They might have it. Cover. 2 count.
No, didn't get it.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are. Listen, that should have been... Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Oh, nothing Eric can do now. That's gotta be it. 2. Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Imperium picks up the victory despite Eric of the Viking Raiders evidently still having some fight left in him. But that fight kicked in just a little bit too late, because Fabian Eichner was still able to pick up the pinfall victory, while perhaps lining up his group as the #1 contenders to the vacant tag team titles. Next up, a vignette pops up on the Titantron with footage of Randy Orton's Legend Killer run. It suddenly turns black and switches to a head-on shot of Randy Orton in a dark room with a spotlight on him. Orton reminisces about the success of that aforementioned run and says it's time for his new tour, the Rookie Killer Tour. And this Rookie Killer Tour would start with somebody that isn't a rookie, the disheveled looking Sami Zayn. Is Sami okay? He looks a little rough. Like he forgot how to shave, cut his hair and stuff. Anyway.
Knowing Randy Orton, I know how much it irks him when there's the mention of great champions in WWE history. The mention of Cena, Flair, Triple H, men with the most championships. But Randy Orton is almost an afterthought. And that's despite the fact that he's in the same class of men. Exactly. It's an injustice. You got to watch out for Sami Zayn, though. A scheming and untrustworthy superstar. There's no limit to what he might try. Sami will exploit any loophole he can to find in the rulebook to help himself get the win, all while doing as little work as possible. Shame on you, Saxton. Sami is just as hardworking as any other superstar in WWE. Maybe even more so. His schemes, as you call them, often involve Sami putting himself at great personal risk in order to capture a fair victory. Why don't you educate yourself before making accusations? Kick to the abdomen. That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Randy Orton's face. Corey, are you expecting at some point to see... And he's just in reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break. The ropes become a competitor's best friend in desperate moments like that one. Golly, that sounded right. Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh! Got unraveled on Zayn. Classic Orton. Sami's schemes sure weren't helping him out there. Yeah, and Orton now just reminding people, oh, see, you could be seeing a submission here. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh, it's cinched in. How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter. Randy Orton gets him back. Ooh, what a punch. That's how you stop the opponent. What a trending around into the opponent. The Viking escape time. Get him into the corner. That's chop echoing through the arena. This is classic Sami Zayn. Through the post. And Sami's schemes paying off with some big offense. You say schemes, and I say genius. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Incredible athleticism. So much damage inflicted. He's turning the tables. Vicious right forearm. Goes under the ropes to get back inside. This is going to be stiff. Backdrop suplex. He is just reeling from that offense.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
And here he comes, set up for the famed Orton stomp.
Almost like Randy enjoys this.
Taking his time. Orton there showing the repertoire that's led him to so many world titles.
And he was ready for Orton. Placed in the corner.
Kick from Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Cover. 1, 2.
Oh, shoulder up before 3.
That was amazing. Orton is still in this.
The Viper still has a lot of fight left in him. How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summed up?
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Finishing time. Gets to the ropes, and that's going to cause the ref to break the hold.
Up high. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
I think Orton's just on gas now.
Yeah, this is... hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Applying a rigorous stretch. Body is not meant to bend that way. For the love of God, submit. How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter. Viper has him hooked. Exploder suplex from Orton. Zayn went down in a hurry. Is it enough? The cover.
Near fall. I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference. Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Up high. And Sami dodges that one.
Backbreaker. Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Double down.
2. Are you kidding me? The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more. Sent outside. What's he looking for here?
Oh, no.
Such precision.
Orton so evasive.
The Viper able to strike back. Counter after counter. Timing with that reversal. There's a fisherman suplex. Oh, God, that hurt.
Looking to apply pressure.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Climbs back into the ring.
Sent into the... Zayn. So much brutality with that move tonight. Pin. 1, 2.
He kicks out somehow.
Amazing. An unbelievable showing of tenacity from Orton to manage the kick out.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box.
Up high. Body.
Zayn's feeling it.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going.
And Sami is countered.
Orton's finally able to slow all those incoming attacks.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own now.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Precision knee drop. Orton measuring.
Lands the knee drop. Trampling the opposition.
Oh, a flurry he sends him into the corner. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
I would not.
Oh, my goodness. From the top rope.
Devious thoughts percolating through the mind of the Viper.
It's RKO. Randy Orton. There it is. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Sami survived and pulled through.
Randy Orton picks up the win after a grueling 9-minute match, although he isn't without some war scars considering how absolutely bloody he is after that contest. Although, it appears at least one competitor isn't content with how things ended, cause after the match, Zayn would throw more or less a temper tantrum and beat down the timekeeper. Zayn is then escorted out of the arena as he yells, "It's not fair." Well, that's gonna be a fine for Sami. Anyway, we're on to our main event with a massive fatal 4-way between the Samoan Destroyer, Samoa Joe, the Prince, Finn Balor, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Which of these potential championship contenders are leaving tonight with the win?
Countouts and disqualifications will not be a factor in this fatal 4-way with Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre. It's no coincidence why this match is called a fatal 4-way. Things can become catastrophic for any competitor at the blink of an eye.
And having no rules just adds fuel to the flame.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than others, doesn't it? Incoming! And a reversal by Joe.
Picked up, backdrop suplex.
Stomping down. Boom. Makes him pay with a counter. Shinsuke has him up.
Finn able to get out of the way.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, elbow to the face. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
Perched up tall. Oh, turn your skin red. Oh, did you hear the sound that made? Oh, a stomp. Locked in on the shoulder. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Ooh, stinging kick. Manhandling his opponent.
Up high. Oh, no. Now possibly set up for a submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh, flipping the script on him there. Oh, kick connects. Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
McIntyre gets away from that.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. Someone call a dentist. Fantastic awareness from Joe. Face crusher. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Had that one scouted.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Delivers the knee drop. And a kick. He switches it back around. struggle here.
This deep into a fatal four-way match, it's a wonder they're not more banged up. But the grueling nature of this match is definitely getting to them now, gentlemen.
That'll fillet your chest. Oh, look at these. Man, that hurts. I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point. Never say die attitude on full display. And he was able to turn that around on Balor. Oh, and a stop. Carefully measured knee drop. Mounted with punches. And nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, that'll do some serious damage. Gotta hurt. Then kick right to the gut. Oh, man. Jarring headbutt. Kick right to the back of the leg. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. And the pounding on Joe continues in this match.
Yeah, Balor wants to wreak as much havoc on his opponent as possible.
Nice series of strikes. Such precise striking. Oh, perfect kick. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
Well, this deep into a fatal four-way match, you gotta expect to be a little worse for wear.
Oh, my God. Finn turns it around. Banging back with the counter. What do you say? I mean, this is amazing. And the electricity in this moment is coursing through his veins. Shinbreaker. Not done yet. Into the dragon screw. No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Well scouted reversal there. He's ejected from the ring. He's outside the ring now. Hope he's got a plan. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Hit the mark with that one. Really just laying it in. Joe saw that coming. Sami STO. Boom, right across the small of the back. Evades the attack. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And Finn batters the competition further there. We don't often see it get taken to McIntyre like this. Now the question is, what will the Scottish Warrior do to respond? Right in the mouth, relentless. Enough already. Oh, there's a response against Finn. Right in your face. Scoop slam sets things up. So much damage inflicted. And a reversal by Joe. Did you hear that impact? He takes control. Look at this. Just launched his opponent. Overhead, belly to belly. Oh, what a counter. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. And the corner he goes. A perfectly placed. Samoa Joe looking to cap off this match. Muscle buster. Can that get over here? Haymaker connects. Knee right to the midsection. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three. You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Heads out of the ring. Uh-oh, there it is. The clutch is in. STO. This was about overcooked. Get a clutch locked in for Samoa Joe. He breaks the hold. Bad predicament right here. Straight impact on the throat. Elbow drop. Piercing.
boot. Balor shows the wherewithal. Oh, jeez, look at Samoa Joe's face. Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire. Oh, right in there.
Followed by a knee drop.
Oh, fracturing orbital. Kick lands. Overhead kick finds the mark. Sharp elbow. Oh, right to the kidneys. McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet.
And Balor full control here.
16. Here he goes for the win. He stops the count. Oh, that's going to sting. Drop kick.
Finn dangerous from this high point. Balor looking for liftoff. He paid for that one. Oh, man, big time. McIntyre looking to end this.
They have to make short work of Finn. Looking for the victory. Punch.
Oh, man, just punishing.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Wow, the power that takes is insane. Balor timed just right.
Suplex brings him down.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing. It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd. Great trouble here. Can he get it full locked in? He steps foot in the ring again. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Ooh, brutal forearm. Big boot. Getting back into the ring. Ooh, vicious headbutt. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Nakamura.
The King of Strong Style with a massive slam. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, Nakamura.
And crashing down, landslide. Both knees into the face. Into the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe looking for the home run. The Hail Mary. This one's over. The nail in the coffin. Muscle buster. And there's Finn enduring another big blow.
Yeah, Joe knows he has no more need to toy around with his prey any longer.
Balor's a man of conviction. He will not stay down in the face of defeat. And guys, that kick out just made Samoa Joe even angrier. Okay, he's re-entering. Up and 19-16.
Did Finn clinch this?
That could have been it right there.
And this could be it.
Cover for the win. Makes the cover.
How in the world?
Unbelievable kick out. Still a lot of fight left in Nakamura tonight. McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. Powerbomb dropped in. Oh, a stomp. Gut kick. Nothing fancy there. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Springblade by Finn Balor. Great presence of mind.
inside the ring. With the overhead kick. Reversal. What a counter.
Shinsuke Nakamura has been busted open.
Suplex. Whack. Oh, God. Ooh-wee. Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring. 2. What a kick out.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
He's back into the ring. McIntyre counters with power. Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. That bear.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, what a drop kick. Massive knee drop. He's got him scouted. From the top.
Driving from the top.
Hits back against Nakamura.
Both superstars showing great awareness.
Launcher. Elbow drop. Balor has him marked. Countered it just in time.
Balor shows the wherewithal.
And this match will head back to the ring. Basement drop kick. He's taking this to the floor now. Into the corner now.
Byron, I think Finn Balor's due for a little target practice. Oh, you're not lying. Here he comes. Oh, almost through the turnbuckle. Nakamura. Huge shots out. Man. And Balor targeted glass. Did Balor secure a ring?
There's 2. Bang. What a move.
This is it.
What are they going to do here? Cleverly.
Check out the torque on the bow.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
He picks up a submission victory.
Got him, and he wins the Fatal 4-Way.
Finn Balor picks up the submission victory after making McIntyre tap out with a good old-fashioned cloverleaf. Well, that's oddly fitting, isn't it? With that said, this massive main event reaches its conclusion, as well as the first episode of NXT this season, with the Prince standing tall, and his sights set on the NXT Championship. Now, before this episode of NXT reaches its final conclusion, let's just take a quick look back at Raw in case you missed the Hall of Fame news. Past me, take it away. And we would be remiss if we did not cover something that I forgot to cover in the draft video along with the Slammies, and that would be the Hall of Fame. Yes, we are going to be starting the Hall of Fame with Season 2, Day 2K20. We might go back and we might do inductees for Season 1, 2K19 if I ever get around to those videos, but I doubt it. So that said, we are starting it off with 2K20, and there will be only one inductee. It only seems fitting, so our one inductee will be none other than Luke Harper, also known as Brody Lee in your universe, and also known as John Huber. It only seems fitting after he unfortunately passed in your universe, on top of the fact that he is also our Universe Mode's first Grand Slam champion. So, yeah, he will be our first inductee, and this pretty much means that we more than likely will not be seeing him again in Universe Mode for a little bit, just like your Universe Mode, where typically speaking, being inducted into the Hall of Fame means you're no longer going to be wrestling. But, yeah, rest in peace to Brody Lee, Luke Harper, John Huber, whatever you want to call him. And, yeah, let's go on to the outro. And with that, this week's edition of NXT has come to its end. With that said, if you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more Day-Day 2K Universe Mode or just more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. SmackDown will be coming out tomorrow, so make sure to come back for that. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account, or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.